New details this morning about Hunter Biden's alleged attempt to create the, quote, illusion of success, or access, I should say, to his dad while Joe Biden was serving as vice president.
But depending on who you ask, Monday's hours-long closed-door Capitol Hill testimony was either a smoking gun or a big flop. According to lawmakers who heard Devon Archer's testimony, he described how Hunter Biden would put his father on speakerphone with business partners. Republicans say this shows the president was involved in his son's business dealings, but Democrats say Archer repeatedly told them nothing business-related was ever brought up. Our Tom Dempsey is on Capitol Hill following the back and forth for us. Hey, Tom, good morning.
Hey, Brooke, good morning. Yeah, this interview all took place behind closed doors here on Capitol Hill, meaning no cameras, no microphones for us to listen in on or see this interview. So we won't know exactly what Hunter Biden's former business partners said. But this morning, Republicans or Democrats are giving very different sort of accounts of what he said. Devon Archer is the name of the former Biden family friend and former business partner of Hunter Biden, and he testified for 4 hours on Capitol Hill. And afterward, Democrats said Archer admitted Hunter Biden put his father on speakerphone with business associates around 20 times over a 10-year period, but simply offered casual conversation, never anything about business. However, Republicans believe the interview showed President Biden to be compromised and that Ukrainian energy company Burisma needed the Bidens in order to survive. House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer writing, quote, Devon Archer's testimony today confirms Joe Biden lied to the American people when he said he had no knowledge about his son's business dealings and was not involved. Democrats, though, disagreed with this. Take a listen.
There is no evidence connecting President Biden to anything related to Hunter Biden. We have been told by the Republicans repeatedly that this is an investigation to Joe Biden. There is no evidence that connects Joe Biden to any of this.
Also here in D.C., another very big story to monitor today. Former President Donald Trump faces a possible indictment that literally could come down at any moment. The indictment would be in relation to former President Donald Trump's alleged role in trying to overturn the 2020 election results and for his role in the January 6th riot. His attorneys met with special counsel Jack Smith's team last week after Mr. Trump received a letter informing him to be a target of investigation. Special counsel Jack Smith's team also produced additional surveillance video from Mar-a-Lago as evidence in the classified documents case on Monday, as first reported by Court Listener. Trump writing this on Truth Social Monday, quote, I assume that an indictment from deranged Jack Smith and his highly partisan gang of thugs pertaining to my peacefully and patriotically speech will be coming out any day now as yet another attempt to cover up all the bad news about bribes, payoffs, and extortion coming from the Biden camp. This seems to be the way to do it. Election interference, prosecutorial misconduct. Also very much of note, investigators in a separate but similar case dealing with the 2020 election results and former president's alleged role trying to overturn the results. Investigators could release an indictment in a case out of Fulton County, Georgia. So a lot to keep eye on this week with these cases, guys.
Yeah, it's rather busy in both the Biden and the Trump camps. Tom Dempsey, we know you're on top of it. Thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.